Merry Christmas! It's the
Becoming like a
most
holiday, like
wonderful
cheer
time
thing. Like I think
of the
every
year.
very CodeX Cantina, whatever we're called, very foreign Christmas, I think you always kick us off with that jolly little cheer. I kind of appreciate that.
Oh, it's the best. It warms your heart, right? You just feel good. I don't know. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It better because this is our 5th year of doing that. And if you didn't know, every Christmas we pick a different country and choose some stories to read from there. Sometimes we just stick on the book. Sometimes we go off script here. We're going to stick to the script this year. If you didn't know, there is a book published called A Very Irish Christmas. And we will be reading Irish Christmas stories, particularly because I think I'm driving you nuts with all of my stories of Ireland. And I think it drives you nuts that you have a life of regret of not coming out to visit me when I was in Ireland.
Oh, that cut me deep there. You're definitely going on the naughty list. Yes, very much. Still regret not being able to go to Ireland.
If you're new to what we do, like we said, we pick a different country each year, but we have a little bit of a tradition. So we have the Codex tree behind me here. And each year I get a special ornament commemorating something from like our reading or a personal thing when it comes to the stories. So the first year ever that we did this, we did A Very Russian Christmas. And if you didn't know, Russia banned Christmas during the push for communism and atheism and such. And the red star, instead of having the Star of Bethlehem, they put the red star for the Kremlin up. So that is the first Christmas ornament that we have.
And this year we are doing a very Irish Christmas and got the nice book here. And I'm really excited about this one because there are several that I have never heard of, as usual. And yeah, we'll hit through them as we normally do. Frank Forest mince pie. I don't even know if I've ever had mince pie. And the Christmas cuckoo, Christmas pudding. I've never had Christmas pudding either. Sounds disgusting.
What are you doing? Are these stories from the book? What are you reading?
Yeah, they are.
All right. Now, I can't remember. I think the second year we ever did this, correct me if I'm wrong, was it Italy? Was Italy the second year?
France or Italy.
It's either the second or third,
Hmm.
but we did Italy, and I got the So Much Panettone, So Little Time. That was a year where I did like a bunch of different Italian treats, and we had Tom to talk to us about Italian traditions.
France was two or three, and Italy was two or three. I can't remember which one. I'd have to go back and look at the videos.
I think Germany was third, and we got our special ornament for that was the German
The
pickle, which isn't even
pickle.
not even a German tradition. It's like an American tradition where we're like, "Hey man, you got those sweet German pickles?" And they're like, no, but if it means I'm selling you something, then yes."
And I think I told everybody on here. If not, if you're new here, my mom really got the ceramic pickles that you hide on the Christmas tree, and uh, the very first person that grabbed it dropped it, shattered on the ground, and we didn't have it. It was very, very heartbroken. So that's how we start off Christmas one year was the broken pickle ornament. But this year, besides the very Irish Christmas, we're gonna read A Haunted Man by Dickens. So really excited for that. We're also going to maybe do a reading or a reread or a re uh, look at The Dead by James Joyce because it is the last story in the Very Irish Christmas book collection here. I'll do my crypto cooks like I have done in the past. So that'll be fun for my wife and I. We're going to do Irish food. My father-in-law is 100% Irish. I'm going to ask him some of his favorite Irish foods that he had when he was a wee lad and see what he comes up with. And my wife and I'll cook that. And then we're also going to do um, Bombs, the famous author of Wizard of Oz. He did a short story called A Kidnapped Christmas, or A Kidnapped Santa Claus.
Kidnapped
And
Chris.
we're gonna
That's the Little Who story. Little Cindy Lou Who will tell you about the kidnapped Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah, the Grinch.
All right. And then not to forget, but we also have France. We did very French Christmas last year, and I had to get the French baguette. It's like literally my favorite food. I will literally eat anything that comes with a French baguette. And I am not ashamed to admit that. So we'll have to figure out what's going to be. We're going to read these stories, and we'll have to figure out what's going to be the Irish ornament to put on that tree. If you are I mean, if you're more familiar with Irish culture, if you're Irish in your background, let me know what things I need to consider. But that's what we're going to have our eyes on as we work through a very Irish Christmas. If you're interested in joining us, there's no special format. Just read the book and we'll publish a video where we just kind of chit chat, tell stories, maybe talk about like our favorites, highs and lows perhaps of the collection. And obviously we'll have, as Crypto said, that special call out section where we'll do, I don't know what we're going to do for the dead. I don't know if it's going to be a special reading, if it's going to be because we've already done a video on the dead, but it was like in the context of Dubliners, right? So now I want to do it in the context of Christmas and maybe have a different lens at it. We'll see.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, it's always good to revisit things. You learn new stuff. You pick up on things that you didn't notice before. I think that our conversational slash analytical skills have tremendously evolved since we last visited the dead. I think that it could be a good second go around.
Yeah, and my geography skills, man. I remember sometimes when I watch that old video, people will call it, be like, "Bro, that's nowhere near. Like you said, this was near that. That's nowhere near." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I hadn't been to Ireland at that time. Now I have, and I'm embarrassed because it keeps getting brought up every couple months."
You had drank too much eggnog.
Yeah, I guess. Well, all right, guys, that's our Christmas plans. Let us know what you guys have planned. Let us know if there's something special that we should be thinking about when it comes to Christmas, any special stories and such. We're always up for more Christmas. So looking forward to hearing from you. My name's been Una. Peace out.
Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.